He was with him. It's the Gang Spitter. Y'all subscribe, like, share the video. Boosie sat down with Vlad. Of course, it's been a little minute. You know, it's a lot of topics been going on. And of course, to get the views, to go crazy with the numbers, the biggest thing that's in the algorithm right now is Big Meech, Lil Meech, 50 Cent, Tammy, Cuffy, and everything dealing with BMF, right? So, of course, Vlad, he asked Boosie about how he feel about Big Meech and performing at the show. And just like I said, what I said on the Rollo situation, I said the reason why Boosie would still perform at that show, even though he hate rats and he call out motherfuckers and all that stuff, he ain't got full proof. Even though when he called out T.I., he didn't have no full proof, but he was basing it off what T.I. said, so they gave him a little bit more leeway to speak on that and come at it like that. Since T.I. said he was joking or whatever, but he didn't say that at the time. The clip he saw was that, but on this situation, same thing, the reason why Young Scooter will perform and Peasy and all these guys, because it ain't 100% proof as far as like with the paperwork saying Big Meech told. 50 ain't dropped the documentary. Boosie gave Big Meech his word, and he gonna stand on that, because all the nigga got, like Young Bleed first album was on No Limit. He say, my balls, my world. So yeah, that's all nigga got is his balls and his word. So he gonna stand on his, word. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't his peanuts. He ain't standing on it. It's his word. So he gonna, stick to that. And he was gonna perform. Trying to help a nigga that came out the pen and all that stuff. Now, if 50 would have dropped that documentary and it was proven that 100% that Big Meech told, because you got to hear both sides. That's how Boosie coming. I got to hear both sides. So that's fair. And if that documentary would have dropped and it made sense, Boosie wouldn't have showed up. He would have stood on business. He said that. But they got past that and all that stuff. Vlad asked Boosie about Lil Meech and how he handled the situation, and 50 leaking out the text and all that stuff, right? And just like any man would do with his father or his family, he said he would have told 50 F him. Now everybody's saying 50 gonna diss Boosie. No, he not. Boosie was dissing 50. No, he wasn't. No, he was not. He said, if that would have been me and my daddy, how's that dissing 50? He just get emotional about his family. He real loyal to his family. Right or wrong. That's just like if I'm under Boosie. I'm with him right or wrong. He can be 100% dead wrong. And I'm not going to side with no other nigga because of no paper. That's what Boosie, see, people not understanding. Boosie going off, he not loyal to money and what you did for me. I'm loyal to family, bloodline. You think 50 would go against, rest in peace to his granddaddy? You think he'll go against his granddaddy because, say it's Boosie that's in a top tier position and Boosie that made 50 $5 million. 50 granddaddy who took care of him or gave him a spot to stay, and his grandma and them, just because Boosie did his life story, made his granddaddy all the M's, made 50 some M's, made 50 brothers some M's. If 50 granddaddy was to get out of jail and Boosie just started dissing him just because he took a picture with this person and some other shit he did with a female, 50 not gonna stand loyal with that. He not. He gonna ride with his pops. His granddaddy. Even though his granddaddy ain't been in his life for over 20 years. He been in the pen. But he's still going to ride with his daddy, his granddaddy. Now, with Lil Meech, in his case, see, he just caught up in the middle because he don't know how to feel and how to think, because you got so many different people in his ear, okay? For one, His daddy left when he was little, so his daddy ain't been there, right? While he was in there, his daddy wasn't no good influence. His daddy couldn't give him no good paper route that's legit. He couldn't, help him really. He telling him, what you gonna do, son? He not giving him no game or nothing that he really need that can really help him. So you got that aspect. Okay. Somebody else come in, 50, kind of like a stepfather. You on drugs heavy. As you get older, you done created habits. You just lost in the sauce. And you trying to swim, but you ain't going nowhere. Yeah, you ain't going nowhere. Like, you headed nowhere fast. And somebody come stick their hand down and pull you up, right? Okay, so nigga put you in acting classes. He fixed your drug problem. Yeah, he fixed the rehab, or he turned it down because he could still be back on it. He didn't relapse, and now he back on it because he's stressing. But he turned it down or turn it all the way off, get you right, put some M's in your pocket. He about your only good resource that, they can give you game and lead you to the money, right? So you getting all this money, you spending it as it comes, getting it, you spending it and all that stuff. Then your daddy come home. Now you done got into this position where, the spotlight on you. Kind of more so on you than your daddy. So everything is still going good. Ain't no telling what Lil Meech hearing while his daddy inside. Man, I think your daddy, because you got to think, when people talk to Big Meech and Big Meech tell them how he really feel about the situation, or they talking to Terry and Terry telling other people how Meech really feel, how he don't like, how he getting paid, shit getting back to Lil Meech. Lil Meech getting the most money. So Lil Meech hearing little shit, like little slick shit. Then when your daddy come home, all he do is burn bridges. That's all he good at. That's the only thing Meech done mastered since he been home is burning bridges. He burned it with Tammy. That's a big bridge. He could have died off impact hitting that water, burning that bridge. 50 catch him still. Take the picture with him. Then he burned the second bridge, the biggest bridge. Well, 50 say the biggest bridge was Tammy. Then he burned the second bridge with 50. And now he just got crushed. He didn't survive the impact. Or if he is surviving, he paralyzed from the neck down. That man paralyzed from the neck down off that impact when he burned that bridge with 50. So now he can't move his legs. He can't move his arms. All he can do is speak slow because that paralyzed him right there. And then at the same time, now you're hearing it more. I mean, your daddy jealous of you. Your daddy don't like the relationship you and 50 got because he thinking like, man, that's supposed to be me and my son. You know what I'm saying? Like, a daddy can get jealous of you. Just like a mama can get jealous of her kids. You got mamas who get jealous of their daughter boyfriend if they got it all in one household or even outside the household. Yeah, like, so a daddy can get jealous. Like, Lil Meech, your son, the man now. And somebody could have been in Meech ear saying, hey, man, if you don't put a stop to this shit right here, I'm just saying, if you don't put a stop to this right here, in a minute, everybody gonna just respect Lil Meech like he you, and he gonna get all your fame and clout. Take that and add it with his, and yeah, they ain't gonna need you. They ain't gonna need you. They gonna go to Lil Meech. Lil Meech the one with the talent. He gonna take out because you can't turn your scale on. Who gonna be dumb enough to sign with Big Meech when he couldn't even make it work when he was running in 05, 04 with Blue Da Vinci and all that? That shit failed. Rappers ain't want to sign to him then when he really was the nigga. Jeezy ain't signed to BMF. Fabulous ain't signed to BMF. Meech was trying to get niggas millions of dollars. So they wouldn't fuck with him then. So why would motherfucker fuck with him now? It's way harder to fuck with him now. Cause think about it. Big Meech started a label right now, BMF Records or whatever. Who in their right mind to go sign with Big Meech? He walking around with an ankle monitor on, knowing the feds will be watching you. you walking straight into a Rico. And you can't be no real street nigga. Now, if you R&B singer or you ain't on no street type of vibes, yeah. But other than that, you been watch. They're gonna want to know who you is, and they're gonna dig into you. So, man, that shit ain't working. So you can't take that route. So, Big Meech, he could have been jealous of his son. 50 putting him in rehab, 50 working with him, 50 just turning him up. Nigga got big chains on, chrome heart jeans, $10,000 jeans, Richie Miller's, expensive cars, expensive restaurants, all that shit there. Just like the rappers. That's the shit that Big Meech want. You know what I'm saying? Especially, see, Big Meech coming home and he not getting a proper welcome home gift from his son. Nigga, when I come home, give me an M. Have a Richie Miller waiting on me. Big ass BMF chain, just like the one you got. A big whip outside. Then maybe Big Meech would have, you know, chilled a little bit more, like not showed his true colors as fast. Cause he would have got the proper welcome home. Now he ain't got to run the niggas. Or if 50 would have gave him the proper welcome home bag, a whole bunch of money, 6 figures, jewelry, a car, then he would have chilled probably. You know what I'm saying? But 50 didn't do it. Tammy didn't do it. Terry didn't do it. If Terry did give him something, it wasn't enough. And Lil Meech didn't do it. So the main two motherfuckers he probably looking at is 50 and Lil Meech. He already don't want to fuck with Tammy, so he wouldn't really want no gift or money or jewelry from her if he's saying, man, you ain't a good look for my image. Meech already had a feeling like, man, I know this shit can backfire on me. So, you know, nah, I can't come out here and fuck with you. If I do that, I really can't get about the hole and y'all niggas say I told. You know what I'm saying? Like, so ain't a runner. I got to make this move. He had to burn that bridge. That's what he felt like in his head. Okay, if you gonna be the boss, nigga, show me that you the boss. I gotta listen to you, or you gonna be the head honcho of the family now, and you want me to step back. You gotta show me that. When I come home, you ain't showing me that. You ain't giving me nothing. I gotta go to Rick Ross and everybody else just to pay bills. The only person that's really straight is you. Yeah, the only person, you didn't set up your shit right. You didn't line the ducks in a row right. So now I gotta destroy shit. Not to say it was like that, like, but now I gotta change some shit. He just didn't know, or do shit on my own. I gotta show you how it's done, son. Cause nah, you ain't meant to be no leader. You could be a boss. Yeah. You could be a boss. And bosses are workers. Boss, the only thing that mean, cause you got Walmart, right? They got 1,000 locations. This boss is a manager, that's a boss. But there's only one CEO, right? So what boss mean to me is best out of some situations. Or best out of special situations. However you want to put it. But that's what my BOSS means. You the best out of some situations. So I'm going to make you a boss. I'm going to make you a manager. But you're not a good leader. You can't lead men. You can take care of yourself and bet on yourself, but you're not a good leader. And a lot of rappers had that problem too when they try to start record labels. They be bosses, not leaders. They're not good CEOs. They're good bosses though. You understand? So yeah, they can take care. They can control shooters and trappers and shit like that. But when a nigga wanna get his own LLC and really work under you and shit like that, it's gonna fail. Cause now I can take your spot now. As long as I'm a shooter or a trapper or scammer or a player, a pimp, whatever, nigga, you can control me. I can't never level up to your level. Only with dirty money, and that's only gonna last. But I'm only a pullover or a kick door away from losing everything by them pull-up boys or the feds. So, but if I, start getting money the right way and come up under you that way, the fans can make me bigger than you, more important than you. Because what Boosie don't know, or what he can't speak for, now he can speak for himself, but what he can't speak for is another person, which that's his boys. He don't know if he was away from his kids 20 plus years. He went away too, they never really knew him.
You know what I'm saying? He never really did nothing for Tootie. This man come along, he the biggest rapper in the world, or one of the biggest rappers in the world. He changed his life, get him off drugs, put him in movies. Yeah, 5 million up or millionaire. And he had his daddy hating on him, had his daddy jealous, had his daddy don't want him to be in position. Boosie don't know how that make a kid feel. Boosie don't know if his son will still be loyal to him, if his son hearing from credible sources that, man, your daddy don't like the situation that you in, the position that you in. He don't like that you cool with 50 like that. He don't like that father like son type bond. That's supposed to be him and you. He ain't digging that, he ain't feeling that, so he gonna destroy that. Like, he got plans. You probably wouldn't even believe it at first till you really see it happen. Like, niggas warned me about this shit, and I ain't think the nigga gonna. So you don't know how to take it like that. My daddy do this shit. First, you'll look at it like, did Rick Ross do this shit to fuck up the plan, to fuck up the $1 million plan for me? Because this fucked me up more than it fucked you up. Lil Meech can feel like that. I ain't saying that's what it is, but he can feel like, man, you doing that fucking me up more because I'm the star. I'm the one who playing you. So he don't know if Rick Ross had the motors or if Big Meech had the motor. Like, you know, he feeling some type of way, so he know 50 got beef with him, and he know how 50 is. Come on, man. So yeah, it's a lot going through a nigga head. It's a lot going through a nigga head. Motherfucker gotta understand that'll make him be like, man, you know. So with Lil Meech having that all in his ear, cause ain't no telling who talking to this man. Anytime when you're in a certain position, you gonna have motherfuckers calling you, telling you shit. So ain't no telling how they make Lil Meech feel, whether he believed it or not. But one thing about it, he sees certain shit. He see. You can already tell the connection wasn't really there when he got out. So, yeah, they put him right in the middle, because you got to understand, when you're in a position like that, you'll have so many people coming up to you telling you, hey, man, your daddy think about you. He's saying this about you. Terry's saying this about you. This person saying this about you. This female told me he was around, she was around your daddy. Or this dude right here, he was around your daddy, or somebody that's under your daddy, and they saying this. And they don't like you and 50 relationship, and they don't like, yeah. You got that, then you got what you see, then you see what he doing. So he like, man, if I'm gonna be loyal to some shit, because I know my daddy can't do shit for me, I know I ain't gonna set my daddy up, line my daddy up. I ain't gonna say F my daddy. But I'm gonna try to, you know, not let this bridge destroy over here. I understand you ain't fucking with my daddy, but why we can't keep this shit going? Me and you. And Lil Meech not understanding. See, this is what Boosie will come in at. Because Boosie know how 50 is. Because Boosie done dealt with 50, and Boosie got a lot of traits, the same traits. If a son or a daughter be disloyal to Boosie, he gonna cut him off like he did his daughter. Let Tootie Raw stand with Noosie kids. Or Mr. Two-Piece, if he got kids. Or Terry Boyd and all them. Yeah. Let Boosie kids start fucking with Boosie real ops. Boosie real ops. Let Tootie Raw start fucking with Marlo Mike. Talking to him on the phone, interviewing him. Boosie ain't gonna like that. Boosie ain't gonna like that. He'll fuck around, cut you off. Let one of Boosie kids, which they already did with his daughter. You see what he did? Let them start talking crazy about Boosie on all these different platforms and hanging with the he gonna do them the same way. So Boosie ain't got no ill will towards 50. 50 like Boosie. He always did. They did plenty of songs together. Boosie got 2 or 3 tracks with 50. He got tracks with Tony Yayo. Bro, it ain't no smoke. 50 not gonna diss Boosie, bro. He said if it was me. Game said it first. When it first happened, Game said, nigga, if I'm Lil Meech, I would have told him, fuck you. I would have told him, fuck you. That's not no disrespect, bro. I don't know why y'all saying that. Nah, he would have said, nigga, 50, fuck you. That's some bullshit you did. Like, he ain't say that. He said, if I was Lil Meech, if I was him in that situation, it's my paw, my daddy, my pawpaw. Yeah, I'm not going against the grain, right or wrong. And most niggas, I don't understand how y'all feel like that's a diss. When if you loyal to something, I ain't going against the grain. Shit, it ain't got to be a person. It could be my team. Green Bay, right or wrong, I'm with them. Our military, right or wrong, I'm with them. Yeah, my hood, right or wrong, I'm with them. My favorite rapper, right or wrong, I'm with them. 50 can be wrong, I'm with them. 100% dead wrong, I'm with them. Yeah, behind the scenes, I can, we can have our discussion and disagreements, but in front of the world, to another nigga, I'm with him. Now, if y'all got a terrible relationship and motherfucker then did you dirty, Big Meech just ain't been there. So we ain't got no proof of Big Meech doing Lil Meech dirty. He just ain't been there because he been in prison. You see what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man, like, Lil Meech know he love that lifestyle. And he want that more than anything. Just like Big Meech love that lifestyle. And Lil Meech got a taste of it. So the person who got him to that lifestyle saying, nigga, he exposing it, not understanding, this where Boosie come in again, like I was saying. He know how 50 is. He know that, nigga, if I don't like you, I'm not gonna rock with your partner. So if 50 don't like Webby, he not gonna rock with Boosie. If they really close, he not gonna do business with Boosie. So yeah, I can leave that back door open and you want to get revenge. So if 50 and Boosie really had beef, he not gonna put Tootie Raw on. Cause Tootie Raw can backdoor him. Or Aviana. He not. So that's all like, Boosie not wrong for saying that. I'm riding with my daddy. Over a rapper? Nah. I appreciate, now anybody else, yeah, fuck yeah. Yeah, anybody else, but shit, my daddy, my mama, and they been there, or just cause my daddy was in jail, no, I'm riding with my daddy. Cause family come first. If they ain't wrong me. If they ain't, did me dirty when I was little, and all shit, they gave me away. Now, motherfucker didn't put me in foster home, gave me away. I ain't doing it. I ain't gonna set you up, line you up, but I ain't finna, I'm going with the money at the nigga who changed my life. Yeah, I'm going with the nigga who changed my life. But, it ain't nothing. See, even if Lil Meech would have said F Big Meech to 50, 50 still wouldn't, because motherfucker change your mind. Like, I still can't, they ain't proving to me. See, if you with the cartel, you really loyal to me, I ain't handle your daddy then. Handle that situation. To prove that you loyal to me, crush him, and then we can do business. But you can't just say, man, F him. Nah, you can change your mind and be loyal to him again, and then say, fuck me. But if you crush him, then I know you ain't playing now. Yeah, I know you ain't playing now. So I know Lil Meech ain't gonna, Fit don't even want that. He don't even want that. They're not in that type of business. I said I would do that if I'm 50 Cent's son to Supreme son. That's what if I'm in that situation. But yeah, 50 don't want Lil Meech to do nothing to Big Meech. You know what I'm saying? Just to be cool with me. It ain't that serious. It ain't that important. But yeah, I can't really play the clip. I could play the clip on Vlad, but Boosie was cussing too much. So it ain't worth. It's going to be mute all through the moment because he was cussing too much. You know what I'm saying? So I can't play that, but y'all go check out Vlad TV. It's all over the internet, so they just took the clip. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, so you'll find it. But it ain't no disrespect. But Boosie understand, well, Lil Meech, see, he can't really go in details like that on Vlad. But behind the scenes, if it was me and Boosie one-on-one, or it was just Boosie and his homeboys one-on-one, no cameras, none of that bullshit going on, then he can break it down why he feel like that, why he'll say that, and then you can kind of explain what Lil Meech in the middle, and ain't no telling what Lil Meech was hearing from his daddy. Then Boosie can reply and be like, I don't give a fuck if my daddy hating on me or not. I ain't going against my daddy and doing my family like that. It ain't in me. And then if you disagree, that's where you can agree to disagree. That's it, But nigga can't really go in real details on Vlad, Give Vlad what you give, man. That's it. Other motherfucker would, but yeah, man. That's what I feel. I do feel like Big Meech was kind of jealous or hating on the situation, and Lil Meech not giving him the proper welcome home red carpet type of situation. Nigga, you my son, you supposed to give me the most, because I'm your dad. If I'm up, I give you the most, more than any one of these niggas. So for you not to at least have an M for me, or at least close to that, or 400,000 in chain, car, maybe a crib, whatever, bills paid up. Well, I got to come home and pay bills. Bills should be paid up. Down, look in your closet, $10,000 jeans. You got 20 of them. All these watches, shit you don't need. You know what I'm saying? But you feel like you need it because in the picture, like what Instagram say in social media, you need all this shit. You need the same watch as Future. You need the same chain as Lil Baby. You need the same cars as whoever got them. East G, Gucci Mane, On Me and the Hellcat. You need all the cars On Me and the Hellcat got. Instead of, networking, building real good relationships, not with rappers, no, with the motherfuckers who cut them checks. That's the difference between Wallow and Big Meech and Lil Meech and all them. Learn how to market, learn how to talk better. Learn how to make people want to buy a product. Learn how to, create designs and shit for shoes and clothing brands and shit like that. Get better at acting. You go to 50, hey, man, what can I correct? What can I get better at? Or go to them acting people. Y'all looked at the series. I want to get better. I want to learn how to play different roles. Funny roles, scary roles, even more gangster roles. Whatever type of role. Yeah, whatever type of role. A good kid role. A football player role. Whatever. I need a trick. That's why you don't need to be on drugs. See, me, if I was on TV or movies and shit like that, I wouldn't be on heavy drugs and drinking all the time, because certain positions, certain movie roles, I may need to be a football player. Now I got to lift weights and get my body right. I may have to do a movie like 50 and lose all the weight and get real skinny and shit like that. I may have to get real fat. I may have to, you never know. So I don't really need to be, now weed, now the gas, now the runts and shit like that, the gas, that's cool. You can shake that. But all the other shit, man, I need to stay in shape. I need to stay right. I need to stay ready, stay working, open for any type of gig. But yeah, Lil Meech ain't do that. As soon as he got the money, he went and celebrated. And that's the same way these rappers, when they get hit records, when they get their first hit record or their second one, they can have one or two. They get these 2 records and they destroy them. Because they get the money and they go party. They fuck around, have 1 record and they make them $5 million, $6 million, $4 million. Then they have club anthems. And when it's all said and done, they done made 10 million. Now they partying more. They on more drugs, more women. Instead of, acting like they ain't even got the records. They just keep going crazy. And let that shit build up. Stay in your prime. Because you putting out these records, these hit records, because you in this certain prime and you in this certain moment, and you gotta capitalize the most off the moment. We'll party years down the road. We'll party when we going to perform. When we ain't going to perform, fuck a party. Fuck a party, man. Like, a lot of motherfuckers get on pills and shit like that to stay up, but you gotta stay focused though. You can't overdo it. You gotta, the only reason I'm taking this pill is to stay up and work, not this whole hang with these killers and all that shit. Or just the bullshit. Just the thug on the block in the hood. Now you doing it on the regular when you don't need it. Ain't got no discipline. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference between when 50 was on the pills, trying to stay up. But he was disciplined, still going to work out, still eating good, having the right people around him, learning different avenues. When 50 did Get Rich or Die Trying, he just didn't want to be a rapper. He was learning how to do movies, learning behind the scenes shit. You ain't learn nothing. Same thing with the Baby. He get on being a rapper. He ain't just want to learn how to be a rapper and master that. No. Hey, what do you do? Or you shoot the videos? Or you video edit? Okay, let me learn how to video edit. Let me learn how to shoot the video and pick up camera. Let me learn how to do this. I'm going to get here before everybody get here. When it's time to do a video, they'll get there before everybody else get there. See, when the director and everybody see that, they already know, oh yeah, he gonna be special. Even if he ain't good like that right now, he want it. You get there before everybody. I'm talking about everybody. You damn near getting there when they opening the gate and everything. That's what you gotta do. Even when you 30 million up, still, first one on the scene. Yeah. Or the first couple ones on the scene. Yeah. Up. You know, he didn't do that, so he want the money, but he also want to enjoy it just as quick as he get it. So you always gonna feel like that, unless you got so many good connections and you gonna stay working and you just that it person. But when you that it person and it's based off somebody else and they in beef and all of that, and then other people play a part in it and they can fuck it up for you, yeah, you can go left. Now if you build your own brand and ain't nobody made your name, see, anytime when somebody make you, they can always break you. But if you make your own empire, Lamech didn't, then it's hard to break that. Yeah, they can cancel that contract. Like Adidas can cancel Kanye West's contract, but you can't. He's still Kanye West. The Lakers can kick LeBron James off, but he's still LeBron James. Y'all can diss 50 Cent for working with Tammy and all that there. He's still 50 Cent. Y'all can diss Jay-Z for working with Desiree. He's still Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? So that's what Lamech didn't do. He didn't build his own brand. He didn't build his own empire. He didn't build his own self. Somebody else did it. Somebody else put the blocks and shit, the Lego. Yeah, Lamech and them niggas Legos. Lil Duval can build motherfuckers like that. He good at building Legos and shit like that. That's what 50 did for them niggas, man. Because we weren't thinking about no Big Meech. Motherfucker didn't know who he was. The people who knew who he was, they old. They in their 40s, 50s. The new generation didn't give a fuck about no Big Meech and BMF. Come on, man. They was never in the algorithm like this. Never on social media. You put 50 Cent name on it. So that's the nigga, that's the star. It's 50. 50 can say something about you and then the whole internet go crazy. Big Meech can't diss 50 like that and the whole internet just keep getting the, and 50 don't say nothing. Just same thing with Ross. Ross don't got that, but he can diss 50. It'll get reposted, but he don't got the power to make the algorithm on the whole YouTube just go up, go crazy on it. He ain't got that, but 50 got that though. 50 got that touch. So, yeah, other motherfuckers got touches like that too now, but 50 got it. So, yeah, same thing. If Boosie was to diss 50, it wouldn't go as viral if 50 dissed Boosie though. That'll go way more viral. And Boosie would lose. He would have to say, let's go to war. That's the only chance he got to win. Saying, let's go to war. If he was to go to that. Which, it wouldn't be hard to go to war with Boosie because 50 got way more resources. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be that hard. Like, nah, nigga, you in Baton Rouge and he in Baton Rouge. Yeah. But when a nigga got paper like that, see, all 50 got to do, if Boosie want to go to war, first he would hire private investigators to follow him around, get all the information, find different locations, get all that, and then attack like that. He's so tough. Boosie's so tough, and he's still in the chitlin. Shout out to Charleston White. He's still in the chitlin circuit. So niggas that's in the chitlin circuit, the niggas ain't hard to touch because they still got to be on the block. They'll pull up to any video shoot, any studio. They still go to restaurants all the time. They have niggas with them, but they don't have top tier security. They don't have no top tier security. And the niggas they got with them, they ain't vest up with the hard plates in them, level 4, got they concealed weapon license where they can carry fullies and shit like that. Like, they still smoking, they all getting high. Like the niggas who will punch on you for Boosie, they getting high. You know, they still thugging, pants sagging. So they're not tactical. When I look at Boosie security, his street niggas around, I don't see nobody that's tactical. So niggas like that, like, ain't, you know, now some real street shit, yeah, Boosie got a better chance of winning or getting, you know what I'm saying? But he wouldn't know how 50 would come. He wouldn't know how 50 would come, like, if it's really an issue, like, if his blood started getting spilled and shit like that. But it'll never get to that because I'm just saying, not to say Boosie couldn't, you know, win either. Because a nigga can get the drop on somebody and, yeah, they send them shots and nigga hit and, yeah. So, can't underestimate, but it'll never get to that because Boosie ain't this, and it's still, if he did this, nigga just cut him off or don't fuck with him no more. Blood ain't gotta be shed. Boosie just saying we can go to war. We can go. I go to war by my daddy. Boosie not wrong for saying that. Ain't nothing wrong. He not wrong for saying that. There ain't no diss. There ain't no diss. So that's my take on it, man. So there ain't no need for me to take shots at Boosie or say Boosie wrong. He wasn't wrong. How the fuck he wrong? He being loyal to his daddy. Boosie saying, nigga, I don't give a fuck what my daddy did, right or wrong. Which I was saying, Now, I don't know how Boosie would feel if his daddy a rat. See, Vlad don't know how to talk to these rappers like I would. Okay, what if your daddy a rat and he a pedophile? Would you still go to war behind that? Or that's when you'll show your true colors and showing that you be picking and choosing. Like if a nigga my daddy, I don't care, rat, he could be G-A-Y, pedo, all in one. If he my daddy, I'm riding with him, right or wrong. That's what you got to throw at Boosie, you know? So then he'll get that answer. But yeah, man, that's my take on this situation, man. Y'all hit that like button, y'all hit that subscribe button, man. Y'all let it be known that y'all feel Boosie was dissing 50. Y'all feel Boosie was wrong for saying what he's saying. Same shit Gang said. Same shit a lot of men would say. Yeah, man, y'all let it be known in them comments, man. How y'all feel about this situation, man? Is Boosie wrong? Is Boosie right? Did Boosie really diss 50? Do y'all feel like do y'all feel like 50 gonna diss Boosie back for saying if he was in that situation? Yeah, man, y'all follow me on IG, Doug_Gang_Spitter. Y'all donate to the channel, $, Doug Gang Spitter 704. He was with